All right, folks, I'm going to share something that I found really interesting from someone from the banking industry. He shared that through the Reddit social media. And when you look at it, it kind of gives you another perspective if you didn't have that perspective yet on why 500,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 for a share of AMC stock, it's not a joke. Well, it might sound like a joke because, yeah, I mean, it's not a Warren Buffett company share, all right? But let's just listen to what he has to say, and then we'll talk about exactly what we think about it, all right? So, no one understands how this works, and many shields will say I'm wrong, but allow me to give you some background. I have worked in the banking industry from 2006 to 2011, and I graduated from Wharton in 2000 with a degree in analytics. My first job was at the Bank of America, downtown Orlando, followed by Owen Federal Bank from 2008 to 2009. I can go on, but let me get to the point, and I will keep this as smooth brain as possible. Shorts on AMC are fucked. The system has been played hot potato with risk, setting risk into the market so risky investors can hold bag of poop. In order for market makers to balance the books, they need to buy and burn billions of shares. If no one sells, the squeeze will halt at a price cap set by the DTCC because they're the one managing risk, all right? It will be well over $1 million if every paper hand sold after the halt. Be prepared for cash out limits. The price will not drop, but go up. Shorts bought the sell-off and burn the shares. Round 2. Halt at a lower ridiculous price. We hold. Price spikes. More paper hands. Shorts bought the sell-off and burn the shares. Share burning will continue until all shares are accounted for. If no one sells, the price will glitch, but continue to rise. Side note, if every paper hands, every institution, every hedge fund, every index sold off AMC at 300, shorts will still need to buy back and burn over 900% of the float. And that's why 500,000 is not a fucking meme. It's a floor. All right, guys. First of all, if you don't agree with this or you find this to be so ridiculous because it kind of seems like it's being pulled out of thin air, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger here, guys. These are not my words, all right? I'm just saying this because people have been cursing me out and, ranting at me on the comment section, maybe 400 videos ago when I mentioned how 100,000 is possible. Now people are talking about even 800,000, but let's not go crazy here, okay, and ridiculous. But by just reading at what he said, okay, from his professional background, it seems like kind of, there is one way I will agree with on one of his points. The thing is, as I mentioned on a video previously, out there, we know we have a mix of synthetics and real shares, okay? As a matter of fact, you may be buying synthetics and holding synthetics, but you just don't know, okay? Because there is no way of knowing except for the short sellers, except for those who created those fake shares. And that's potentially why they have to keep a secondary book of system, because if I sell you a car, and then I sell it to another person, and then that person sell it to another person, and I sell it to another person 15 times, it doesn't mean that there are 15 different titles out there. There is only one title because there is only one car. So if I create the impression that there are 15 cars out there, this is just illegal. That's what we call naked shorting, all right? Now, when they do cover, because that's illegal and because the price is not dropping, as a matter of fact, more people have been buying and holding, just look at the number of Reddit users. It's going up every single day. Just 2 weeks ago, it was below 400,000 members. Now, that's to say the buying pressure is coming in. And we've seen from the suits, we've seen, the professional, traders, veterans in Wall Street are loading up, maybe to lend some shares, but also I will believe to wait for the squeeze. Now, when they do cover, okay, because only them know how much out there is really real shares, the count, but you can make really a differentiation because people are also buying synthetics, so they'll have to buy pretty much everything. But if we keep and we stick to holding, we decide to pretty much what final price we want them to cover, because they went overboard with this to the extent that they were, I mean, in order for them to sustain and not get out, they have to create fake shares. Thinking by creating fake shares and dumping them to the dark pools, it will sink the share price, but it didn't, because the apes are still buying and holding. So it's just a matter of time. As we mentioned multiple times, it's a patience game at this point. And when they do cover, because there are so many, they cannot just buy it every single day. It will take probably multiple days, if not weeks. And this guy is saying, even when we do have some paper handing, they have to cover so much shares that it will not make any sense if, majority of the others are holding and waiting to actually see the price at which they will be comfortable selling. All right. So it makes sense. Now, the question is, will that happen? Because, I'm telling you guys, if it hits a certain number, okay, for now, I don't know what number it is. But when I look at my brokerage account, I'm pretty sure I will be tempted. I'm not saying I will actually sell, but I'm sure I will be tempted. Now, some people below my target will definitely sell because they've never seen so much money in their entire life. Some others will say, hey, I'm good with this because I have a family to take care of. I have a house that I'm building. I have a house that I want to buy. I have a mortgage I want to pay off. I have a student loans. I want to send my kids to college. But just to say, if it hits 10,000, let's just say it hit 10,000 or 100,000. How many of us will still be here waiting for it to sell 500,000 without selling, even just like 10% of the shares? I'm not sure how many people will do that. So that's where I don't really know for now. I'm not saying that it won't reach, significant amounts, but I'm saying the higher we go, for now, the less confidence I have into people actually not paper handing, because it's way too much money, okay? And it's actually maybe more than we actually need in our entire, life history. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. What do you think about all this?